football team of nutrition. White rice is a good source of resistant starch, selenium, and manganese. And in this 2011 study, the men who ate the most steamed white rice had a 30% reduced risk of coronary heart disease and an 18% reduced risk of cardiovascular disease in general. Mango is very nutrient dense, and it's one of the top food sources of chromium with 163% of the daily value per 1 cup serving. Mango is awesome. It's only 14% less nutrient dense than blueberries. Onions have a type of phytonutrient in them called thiosulfonates, which very strongly reduce risk of cardiovascular disease and many forms of cancer. Jalapeno is actually one of the top food sources of vitamin C. A quarter cup has 100% of the daily value. Shrimp is packed with nutrition. Just 4 ounces gives you 53% of the daily value of vitamin B12, 161% of the daily value of iodine, 17% of the daily value of choline, 16 grams of protein, and 159 milligrams of omega-3 fats. It's surprising how much nutrition you can add with seasonings. And not just antioxidant polyphenols. Chili powder is actually the 25th best food source of vitamin E, with 25% daily value per tablespoon. Carrots are the 4th best food source of vitamin A. Even after accounting for inefficient conversion from alpha and beta carotene to vitamin A, like 28-1, you still end up with 119% of the daily value of vitamin A per serving. Is that iceberg lettuce? More nutrient dense than you realize, iceberg lettuce has 23% of the daily value of vitamin K per serving. Edamame is an all-star here. It makes the top best food sources of lists for 11 nutrients, including giving you 25% of the daily value of iron, 20% of the daily value of magnesium, 17% of the daily value of potassium, 138% of the daily value of biotin, and 53% of the daily value of folate per serving. Ooh, nori, the only reliable vegan food source of vitamin B12. I mean, we've already hit that with the shrimp, but you can also hit the daily value of vitamin B12 with just 1.5 nori sheets. For just half an avocado, you're getting 20% of the daily value of vitamin B5, plus all those heart-healthy fats. It does not take very much sesame seeds to add a lot of nutrition. Sesame seeds actually make the top best food sources of list for 9 nutrients, including being the 7th best food source of calcium with 21% daily value per ounce. Also 23% daily value for magnesium and iron, and 20% daily value for zinc. And you know we need to look at whether or not this is a balanced meal, meaning the proportion of calories from carbohydrates, fat, and protein lie within the accepted macronutrient distribution ranges. And it's pretty close. You're getting 38% calories from protein, 21% of calories from fat, and 41% of calories from carbohydrates, including 12 grams of fiber. It's just slightly high on protein and slightly light on carbohydrates. Something that could be easily fixed by adding a little bit more rice. And Natalie put the entire recipe in her video caption, so I'll make sure to tag that for you below.